they controlled the match for a good part of the first half. Kant came up with some huge saves. They played some good through balls and got some deep, dangerous some balls through. But we pick up some garbage goals, and you know what? As long as it crosses the line, it counts. So I don't care.
Why call them garbage? Miggy's was phenomenal. Solo run, just to slot it in the bottom corner.
Miggy's was phenomenal. Yeah. Joseph just had, you just pick it off the defender and you shoot it. Right. But, hey, it counts. Yeah. That's all that matters.
Right. Our defense today, let in a goal. Was it a little, probably, we can call it shaky at best, maybe. What did you think?
I don't know. I was in line for a beer.
Oh! Well,
in the very short lines at Bobby Dodd. Amazingly enough, I was waiting for a beer. Yeah.
I think maybe you know better by now. Just don't get a beer before or during the game. You just drink before at the tailgate or something like that.
It's extremely difficult to keep a clean sheet regardless what league you're playing in. So, you want to get out with a W with 3 points. That's all that matters, and you learn from what your previous match was. So, whether it was not getting a body on your man on a free kick or a set piece, or whether it's just not marking up on a man running through. It just, you learn from what you did. And that seems to be the case with us, that we're learning. It's our inaugural season. We're learning from what happens in the previous match. And Tata knows what he's doing. We are not flying up the field like we used to and leaving, 2 guys just to defend 4 or 5 guys on the counterattack like we were, maybe even, 3 or 4 games ago. So, we're in good shape.
Yeah. For me, it's you're still scoring goals. We're now, I think unless the leader of Chicago behind us scored 4 goals. I haven't been tracking what's going on. We're still going to be in the lead for number of goals scored. If that's how we have to do it at the beginning of the season until our defense clicks together, is outscore our opponents, so be it. And that means individual play from our DPs. And, that's why, Darren Eels and Bocanegra, went out and found these guys, is to have those clutch moments while the rest of the team tries to stick together.
We might be bypassing the midfield a little bit and just playing wide. Someone was saying, we should be playing through the midfield a little bit more if we can find a partner for Miggy to be able to play off of it so he doesn't have to make a solo run to score a goal, right? Do you think that is an issue, or?
It sounds a lot easier than it actually translates onto the pitch. Yeah, you can have 2 guys chasing back to get the balls off the defenders when we're trying to play it out, but it doesn't always work like that. So sometimes we try to play it out. Of course, we try to play it out of the back, but sometimes you just gotta hit it. Yep. But Tito won a great number of balls, and a few he was able to turn into some good chances, and that's all that it takes is just a few chances. You're not going to be able to work it through the back and develop through the midfield all the time, right. And I commend Columbus because they pressed us. Most teams have kind of said, okay, we're going to sit back, park the bus, and just try to counterattack when we get so many players forward. But no, they came out and they played, and it was a good back and forth match, and Atlanta United was victorious.
Yeah, I don't know how many changes Columbus made from Wednesday when they lost to Cincinnati FC in the U.S. Open Cup, but I'm also wondering if they would have liked to sit back a little bit more, but when we've been getting the kind of possession we have, we tire teams out. Yeah. And if it's not for where we've seen in the away games where we let in a long ball or there's a lapse in focus, we control that possession, we create chances. You see teams that struggle to make the playoffs, and you look at, if you want to look at stats like that, we talk about things that you can't measure. But some of the things you can measure are shots on target, chances created, and that's not a department that we're suffering in. I think some fans or new fans get frustrated because we're making the ball's not going in. We're always in the box. We're picky. It feels tiki-taka. But at the same time, that's how you generate chances. We're not just passing it around in the box. We're shooting from outside the box. This is not a problem. You know, we're generating them. Gressel's generating them. All the guys I don't see a lack of confidence anywhere, even after the away matches.
Gressel should have pulled the trigger in the first half on a couple of the fans got on him, and I think he heard it because you know, sometimes you can just get too unselfish, but he should have just
Belted it, yeah.
just you know,
on his weak foot.
the spot. Maybe. Sorry.
I think it might have been on his weak foot, so then he wasn't able to.
At this
He's
level, you
talented
don't.
enough
At this
to,
level,
you know.
you don't have a weak foot.
He's talented
You,
enough
you
to
should
know.
not have a weak foot.
At least get it on target. Something can happen from it, you know. So it doesn't have to be, you know, you don't have to do a Miggy, you know. Just hit it at the frame.